Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Dan Reviews It. Another Roseanne review. This one going to be for the brand new episode last night on ABC, episode number 3 for the new season called Roseanne Gets The Chair. And another very, very funny episode. I mean, honestly, for my money, it's probably the funniest show on TV right now. I laugh more consistently, at least in these first 3 episodes, than I have in... I mean, Will and Grace Revival's good, but very uneven. Like, some episodes are really funny, and some episodes are, like, not that good. But even, shows that I watch all the time. The Goldbergs is one of my favorite comedies on TV, I would say, right now. I do get a lot of laughs out of that. But, I mean, the belly laughs I get from a Roseanne episode is just astonishing. So, I was right in my last video that the little chair thing that moves up the stairwell, the mobility chair, I guess they call it, factored into this episode, and I called that because I saw the staircase had like the little bars on it, and I'm like, they've got to do something with that. They didn't just put that there, for fun. So this episode is called Roseanne Gets the Chair, and it's about her sort of getting old, and they're poking fun at her being an Uber driver now, which, once again, like, Roseanne always gets it. I drove Uber for, like, 2 years. So, Roseanne and my life always seem to, be syncopated there. But, so she's driving Uber, and her knee is really bothering her when she's got to come to complete stops, which she bitches about. But the main portion of the episode is actually about Darlene's daughter, Harris, who, is it Emma Kenny, I think, plays her? It's the girl from Shameless, that I mentioned last time. But, yeah, so she is 15 in the series. She's 18 in real life, and she does probably look more 18 than 15. But, alright, it's a sitcom. We sort of accept that because then the kids get to work more, for child labor laws and stuff. But the thing that strikes me about her is I don't think she's quite fit in yet to the Connor family. And look, it is hard. Even after a 20-year hiatus, it's hard for them to come back and all be sort of on the same page and reliving those characters. And then you're the new kid on the block, trying to hold your own with Sarah Gilbert and Roseanne. It's not the easiest task. And Shameless, was not a... I mean, I guess it's funny sometimes, but it's not really a sitcom. It is kind of... I guess it's in the comedy categories at the Emmys and stuff, but so is Transparent, and that's clearly not a comedy. But, that's not in front of an audience. It's a much different dynamic filming a show like Shameless than it is doing a live audience sitcom like Roseanne. So, I think she'll find her way, because she's great on Shameless. Maybe the material that they give her character needs to be a little sharper. I don't know. This episode seemed very sitcom-y. Just with the plight of, there's too much laundry. Harris is doing too much laundry. We have to, have her give us the laundry, give us the shower. These are tropes that have been going on since... I don't even know when, the Brady Bunch and some of these old sitcoms. But that's okay, because quite honestly, the sitcom is kind of dead. And it's funny, like, I'm going back through the old seasons, and I just did a review for season 1, and my least favorite episode is the most sitcom-y episode they do. It's where the guy dies in their living room, and people are coming in. It's another washer-dryer episode, actually. And people are coming in to buy the old washer and dryer, and there's this dead guy in the kitchen, and it was funny, but it was so sitcom-y, and Roseanne has never really thrived on classic sitcom tropes. And this episode kind of had them, but because it's now 2018, and traditional sitcoms are kind of dead, it was actually kind of refreshing to see that take on it, especially the family sitcom. I don't mind if something doesn't have a laugh track or has a laugh track, or shot in front of an audience or not, whatever. Look, I love, Friends and Seinfeld and the original Roseanne, just as much as I love The Office and Arrested Development and stuff. So, having a live audience or a laugh track doesn't really affect me. But just even the non-laugh track sitcoms today are so, the Goldbergs, as funny as it is just so, like, wild. You don't... I know that some of this stuff did actually happen to the dude, to Goldberg, Adam Goldberg. But, like, here, the mobility scooter is such a visual gag. When she's going up the stairs and people are, lapping her as she's going up to talk to them, like, that is a very visual sitcom-y gag, but it works because we don't really see that a lot anymore on television. And it was very funny. And the two greatest laughs I got on the show were both about Roseanne sort of going toe-to-toe with Harris. And I don't really give spoilers on, TV show reviews here, but, spoiler, Roseanne wins, as always. But the other slight issue I have with it is, and it's through no fault of Roseanne itself, but because shows are now only like 21 and a half minutes as opposed to 25 minutes like they used to be in the 80s and early 90s before they had to pack even more commercials in, everything gets resolved between Darlene and Harris super quickly. And that is unfortunate. I think they did a smart thing by sidelining a lot of the characters. DJ and his daughter are not even in the episode, and Darlene's son is not in the episode. Jackie shows up for one hilarious line, and Becky is in it for just a smidge as well. It's really just Roseanne, Dan, Darlene, and Harris, and that is okay, because like I said, with the times of shows now getting cut down by 3 or 4 minutes, it is hard to fully flesh out a B story. You have the mobility chair as sort of, a side story, but I wouldn't even call it a B story, really. So that, I can't say it really detracts from... Well, it detracts from the episode a little bit, but it's not Roseanne's fault, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not the show's fault that they can only be 21 minutes. So, but another one full of laughs. I do think the Harris character, and more, I guess, the actress, really needs to step up her game a little bit if she's going to hold her own with Sarah Gilbert. But look, they're still fleshing the character out. All these other characters are tried and true for, 30 years now. So... you got to kind of give it a little bit of a little bit of leeway before really judging it. But, I thought it was another very solid episode. I'm going to give it a B+ for Roseanne Gets the Chair. Thanks so much for watching. We just hit 200 subscribers, and I know a lot of that had to do with the Roseanne reviews, because before last week I was at 192, and maybe I would get a subscriber like every week. Maybe, now... here, 8 subscribers in a week to get me to 200. So I really appreciate that, guys. There will be a ton more Roseanne reviews coming. I'm going to do every season by season and all the new episodes as well. But all is not lost for other things on the channel. I'm going to keep doing some movie reviews and hopefully have Merlin back for a guest spot at some point here pretty soon too. So look forward to all that stuff coming up, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.